When we first started talking about probability, we talked about the fundamental counting principle, or counting outcomes, or how many outcomes are possible if you, say, go order pizza or ice cream and have a lot of different choices. And so, as a simple example to review, let's say that you go for ice cream and you can choose a cup or a cone. And they also give you the option of vanilla, chocolate, or strawberry ice cream. And we talked about doing this in one of two ways. So we can make our tree diagram, which you should all be familiar with by now, and we could say, I could order a cup or a cone. Now, if I go with the cup, I have my choice of vanilla, chocolate, or strawberry. If I go with the cone, I have those same three choices. I can go vanilla, chocolate, or strawberry. And so if I look at my tree diagram here, I have a cup with vanilla, a cup with chocolate, a cup with strawberry, and then I have a cone with vanilla, a cone with chocolate, and a cone with strawberry. And if I look at my list here, I've got 6 different options, or 6 different outcomes that I've got there for choosing one cup or cone and vanilla, chocolate, or strawberry ice cream. And the other way that we looked at doing this is to say, well, I've got 2 options for cup or cone, and I've got 3 options for vanilla, chocolate, or strawberry ice cream. And so 2 options for the cone, 3 options for the ice cream. I'm going to multiply those together, and I end up with 6 different options. And let's go on to a more difficult example where you wouldn't necessarily want to use this list, but this multiplication will always work. So we're just going to go ahead and clear our workspace. Now let's say that you go to Pizza Hut, and you can choose a small, medium, or large pizza. And they have 3 different kinds of crusts you can choose from. You can go with the regular, you can do thin crust, or you can do stuffed crust. And then once you go beyond that, let's say that you have 10 toppings, and you want to make a 1-topping pizza where you can choose one size, one kind of crust, and 1 topping. I don't want to make a tree diagram for this. That would take up way too much space and time. So what I can use is this idea of the fundamental counting principle, where I have 3 different options for sizes, I have 3 different options for crust, and I have 10 different toppings that I can choose from, and I'm just going to be picking 1 of each. So I've got my 3 for crust, 3 for size, 3 for toppings, 10 for toppings. And I can say that I'm going to multiply those 3 together. And I've got 3 times 3 is 9, times 10 is 90 different options that I have for my 1-topping pizza.